Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it in. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? It's a day of another day we call June the 3rd. Anyway, that being said, it's my birthday. What's good, people? Oh, it has been a crazy couple of nights and stuff like that. I haven't been addressing a lot of things. I've been trying to, get a lot of things back out there as reference to a lot of stuff that's going on within the world we live in. Because the world is always popping with something new and something, present as well. Anyway, that being said, I want to talk to you in reference to the new Caitlyn Jenner. The thing about it is that, it's an issue I guess we're going to be talking about for a little while, because it's like new, hot, straight off the presses and stuff like that. And, we kind of knew it, but now it's like the drum roll. And then now we are here with the new transition. And this is the thing I was talking in reference to when Jenner, Caitlyn was talking about, she was transitioning and she was calling herself him and not she. Now she wants to be she. I always said it was confusing. I always said from the door she should have said she, because if you're coming in the door, honey, you better start seeing she and then the he, and everybody's going back and forth because she confused everybody, just like I said. But who listened to me? Anyway, that being said, they were talking in reference to, she has this new reality show and stuff like that, and they were talking in reference to where she get her name from and stuff like that, and her assistant allegedly supposed to have been sitting around, and we're talking, and her name just happened to be Caitlyn. And everybody was like, why is she spelling her name that way when it's supposed to be spelled with a K? Because it seems like she must be a Kardashian. And I guess before the whole thing unravels, she's going to be another K, like Kim, Chloe, and Kendall. And, can you imagine how you've been living in that life? And, she was acting like, in my mind, I'm thinking that she was like living as if she was one of the girls and stuff like that. Now she also gets to be a Kardashian, and she gets to live out the fantasy as one of the girls. My thing is this. I have no problem with that, because my thing is this is her story, and she has to do things that work for her. It's not going to work for me. It's not going to work for the next person. It's not going to work for the next person. But I do believe in live and let live. And I do believe in when someone is telling their story, it's their story. It's not my story. I cannot put myself, well, this is what, you should have did, that's not my story. And I think a lot of times people lose that spot when it comes to someone else's story. If a woman says, she's transitioning to become a man, that is her story. That is her journey. She needs to do this. Oh, well, since you want to be man, you need to put on sneakers. You need to do this. That's not my story. He is telling. When I say he, I'm talking about the trans man is telling his story. When a transgender woman becomes a woman, she's telling her story. It's not about her sitting up there saying, well, since you want to be a woman, you have cramps, you have a menstrual, you got to walk around to get the baby. That's your story. You have taken away from the transsexual story, and you have made it your story about the transsexual. It's not about you. And I know you would. I know, and it's so sad because people always want to make this so violent when someone else's story. It's not about you. And you want to give your opinion, and that's okay. But her story is not about you. Now, if the story is about you, of course, you would tell us everything because you want your story to be good. Anyway, that being said, I just want to let you see a video that I had saw, and I'm going to let you see what, Caitlyn is doing now and stuff like that, and, she's referencing her life and stuff like that, and you can kind of see within her story. Okay, we'll just talk about it. Okay, I'm sure.
They just waste an entire life because they never deal with themselves to be who they are.
We've got the first official look at Caitlyn Jenner's upcoming docuseries, I Am Kate. The 8-part, 1-hour show follows Kate's life as a transgender woman.
And you start learning kind of the pressure that women are under all the time about their appearance. I never had until a couple of weeks ago. Actually, a professional come in and do my makeup. What a difference.
I Am Kate will explore what Jenner's transition means for the people in her life and how those relationships are affected.
Isn't it great that maybe someday you'll be normal? Just blend into society.
You are normal.
Put it this way. I'm the new normal.
Okay. Now, you see within her story, she's saying that, she's at the journey, she's starting her, her road and stuff like that. And, she's driving around as a woman. She's doing her thing, living her life and stuff like that. I'm going to be honest with you, and I mean no shade, but she's living in her truth. And to me, I feel as though, I have to say it like I mean it, you know, she comes to me almost like a cross-dresser who's just finally living a life of a woman. She doesn't come to me more so as a transgender woman. And the reason why I say that, just my opinion, and I'm not being mean to her because I'm far from it, I have no room to be. The reason why I say that is because when you are a transgender woman, the word he makes you clench. When somebody refers to you as he, it makes you clench. You don't say he and say, it's okay, I'm your dad, it's okay. Well, I have to understand because that's her story. See, I made it about me. And the reason why I did that because I want you to see what I mean. See, I just wish that I made it about me. Now I'm going to show you the comments of other people who made it about them and not about her. Okay, here it goes. Yeah. Now you see what I mean? How people could put all their advice out there and stuff like that, and they can make it so mean. Her voice, I'm gonna be honest, no matter what she does, it's never gonna be good enough. That's why it's her story. You know, we can look on, we can judge and stuff because that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do anyway. But it's her story. You know, and I was talking to another little sister of mine. I was like, don't put yourself in her story. That's her story. And I think that's where we get it all mixed up because we want to give our opinion. Well, you need to do this. That's our story on her. That's not her story. Let her have her story. This is her moment. She's coming out. This is what I'm saying. You know, you can say, you can listen to me if you want to. If you don't, you know, you probably won't anyway. Because I'm getting slaps and stuff like that. Because people are like, oh, you people, and I already know what you said in your video. Fuck them. You damn right, bitch. I said, fuck you. Fuck them. Fuck your mother. Fuck your father. Fuck you all, motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, this is how I feel. You always, people cast the stone, but they don't like it when people talk about them. You know, and this guy was like, well, you know, it's abomination, you going to hell and stuff like that. I was like, why are you sending me this, you know, saying that people are going to hell? So, don't you got some little woman that's standing around us with a pregnant baby so you can wait for her, this woman to have a baby so you can stand outside and try to molest them? That's what you reverends and you preachers do, isn't it? You run around trying to find the cutest boy, but you take a little beard, as they say, the women, and you put up inside of there. See how I did that? See, we can always judge. So when you got your pen and your paper, you're ready to comfort somebody, you got to be ready for the repercussions. You know, and my thing is, this is like I said before, you preachers just sit back there and you judge and stuff like that. Y'all just be riding around your little cars, looking at the little boys, drinking out there, something, looking at, Anyway, that being said, see, I judge you because you judge us. And see, we can go tick for tack. But I always said before, if you mind your own business, that doesn't happen. But we're not going to do that because we're that type of people. Anyway, that being said, they feel as though she needs more surgery, stuff like that. Her voice is too deep. She needs to do that, Photoshop and stuff like that. Who don't Photoshop pictures these days? Everybody does it. They take a lot of pictures. I know I do. And they take a lot of pictures and they send out the best ones. I send them all out. Whether they messed up, they sorry, they looked the piss, I hate them. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, I want to talk to you in reference to a female who went and got work done in New York City, in Queens. Now, she was bragging in reference to, you know, her body work and stuff like that, because a lot of females are getting work done, if they not already have in the past, and the men are getting a little confused because they can't tell the females from the transgender women. I guess the females feel like this, y'all guys are out there doing it with them, they might as well look just like them for fair competition, and it's sad, but women go against each other no matter what form it comes in. Women are just getting prepared. Anyway, they're being sad. You know, when you get this type of work done, I never tell nobody where to get the work done. I never tell anybody to get the work done. That's just not my thing, because something may happen to you, and I do not want that on my conscience. Anyway, that being said, a woman by the name of Kelly Mayhew, 34 years old, from Maryland, went to go get work done in New York City in Queens. She went down to the basement, and she's gotten work done before, allegedly, and now she went down into the basement to get work done. Guess what? They started pumping her ass, and it was giving her, you know, enhancement. Her mother was with her, and they started pumping her, and guess what happens? they must have hit something and it started going, you know, you're not x-rating this stuff. So they hit something, and what happened was it started messing with her breathing, and she couldn't breathe, and she couldn't breathe. So she's, and she's blacking out, she's like, she's dying right in front of them. So you know what the surgeon that was pumping did? So the mother was there, was like, help me, call 911, call 911, call 911. You know, something's happened to my daughter, something to my daughter. You know what the doctor did? She got her stuff together, she jumped in her SUV truck, and she hauled ass. She let them down in the basement. She was like, whatever. She was not getting locked up that day, and she just hauled ass and let that woman down. And guess what? She died. This is the woman right here. See how beautiful she was? No, she's dead because she wanted to get enhancement on somebody she trusted. And the person left her in the basement to die. Now, I'm not telling you what you can or cannot do because everybody wants the quick fix and stuff like that, you know. And a lot of times, you know, we go to reputable doctors and stuff like that, but, you know, at least somewhere along the line you could sue. There's Joan Rivers who went to a doctor and she ended up dying, you know. There's Kanye West's mother who went to a reputable doctor and she ended up dying. So people are going to be like, well, you need to go to a licensed doctor. They went to a licensed doctor and they're dead. So, you know, it's almost a damn if you do, damn if you don't type of thing. But the thing about it is that there's, you know, the world we live in, there's a lot of, you know, not very much, but compassion when it comes to another human being and stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, you know, and enter at your own risk. I was watching a video of Johnny Blaze, and that's a girlfriend loving hip hop, and she was saying, you know, that she had got a little work done, and she's like, I will not tell nobody to go get it done because if something happens to you. And that's the same way I felt, because I could understand, you know, how that feels, because you don't want to hold that person's life in your hands. So, well, I sent it in, something happened. This is my opinion. And the girl who did me was, she passed away now, but, and no, not from AIDS, since everybody thinks that that's how transsexuals die, but no. I'm not going to go into all that. Anyway, that being said, and the reason why I was not doing a video and stuff like that, because my monitor had broken down and stuff like that, so I had to get a new one, thanks to one of my friends. I got a new one. Anyway, that being said, be safe and stuff like that, you know, and it's just a journey. It's so much of a journey and stuff like that. And, you know, people hit me up and, you know, on YouTube, and they're making a little smart comment. I don't know why y'all bother to come for me. You cannot come for me. I'm the most, I'm over it. You need to come for someone who, you know, gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna listen. It's just like that with me. Anyway, that being said, there's somebody was on the door, you know, because, you know, got the brother downstairs, you can be trying to, Anyway, it's my birthday and stuff like that, and, you know, I just wanted to, just put that out there and stuff like that, and, you know, and for my transsexual sisters and stuff like that, like I said before, you can take my advice, you don't have to, but remember this, Caitlyn's story is not your story. It's not about you. Sure, she's one of your sisters, but think about this. You seen your sister do some stuff, you're like, that's what she do, that ain't what I do. And that's the same way you need to look at her. That's what she do, that's not what we do, because at the end of the day, that's her life. We got to come out secretly and can still go around. We're not being followed around and being chased. You know, with that being said, I just want to put that out there and stuff like that. My birthday is going to be in Langston. If you want to check it out, if you want to come to my party, you could always hit me up at Raven Over on Facebook, or you can email me at ravenover@yahoo.com if you want to come and stuff like that. There's a flyer on my page on Facebook, which is Raven Over. That's RAVENOVAH, and it's right here. So hopefully I can check you out. We can say hello, bring your cameras, we can chit chat and da-da-da. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, all new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam, bam, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. Check out these words. Maybe you'll listen to them. I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.